so nice.
Plus, I was just really upset, first of all, feeling guilty for voting Sam, and then having everything backfire that I was just crying, and I really didn't want to cry on camera again this season, so.
Meghan, you made a mistake. I said on the first tribal that Aaron was not the godfather of our tribe, and I was the godfather of our tribe. And Aaron probably thought that she flipped it around. Godfather is still me. Sorry.
I'm pretty bummed about Emily. I feel like she was a good tie-in for me. Like, I wanted to work with Will and Emily.
To be honest, it didn't really surprise me too much because I know that she was an easy vote off in season 4.5, the online game that they play in the summer. I know Emily's always had trouble being as integrated with the larger Survivor group, probably partially from a lot of the drama that we have with Aaron in season 3. And so ultimately, I think she was an easy boot for the tribe.
What's bad for Will is bad for me right now. So, I mean, it's a bummer because I wanted to play with her, and it's a bummer because add her to that alliance and it's another number of someone who I trust.
It's like season 2 merge, where Mike and Mallory, which are Cooper and Bailey in this situation, wanted to go with people who I just genuinely don't care about, genuinely don't have any trust or bonds or anything with. They were 100% with them, and I didn't want to do it. And I've been telling them that, but my opinion apparently just doesn't matter as much.
He's like the needy little emotionally abusive relationship boyfriend who does stuff behind your back but then blames it on you and makes you feel bad about it. What is that called? Gaslighting or something? Cooper's a gaslighter. I was feeling bad for him during that call because he was with his dorky little glasses and stuff. God damn.
Because, well, it was after Sam told me, there's a couple in this game, it's oh, okay. Well, everything I've been telling Meghan, Jackson knows, so it's what it is.
And she told me that her and Jackson didn't talk anymore, that things had sort of fizzled with them, that they weren't dating, and that she wanted him out. I think before the game even started, she told people that she wanted to get Jackson out. And, when we were worried about our day one vote off, at one point, she threw his name out. But it was all a lie. It was all a lie. She is dating Jackson right now.
Kevin, tribe has spoken.
Hey guys, Kevin here.
Hello, also. All right.
Did you enjoy the episode?
Yeah, I did. It was insane. You were I don't think I've ever seen a character like you on Collegiate Survivor. You were insane.
I was absolutely insane.
I know. You just threw Sarah under the bus so fast to the rest of your tribe, just publicly.
Yeah. So the story for that is, when I made that decision, I thought I would be the first one to throw under the bus, to put my cloud up. It's like, throwing someone under the bus.
Yeah, so you can
raise
stand
your
on
stake.
them.
Yeah. And but then
no, that makes sense.
I didn't know she told everyone about my idol, and that's why the series of events for the tribal occurred up until I learned that everyone knew I had an idol 3 hours before tribal.
Well, what can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah, but I'm not playing that way anymore.
Uh-huh.
I've learned humility.
That's good. We're getting Ben and Jerry's. Go Sangria.
We just had a fun tribe outing to Ben & Jerry's, except both Jesse and Kevin couldn't be there. Kevin, because he had some triangle thing.
They got Ben & Jerry's, supposedly. I'm glad I didn't go. I got to drink a little at Jolly Pumpkin, so That's my update of the day.
Kind of a weird mix of people there just because it was like the core 4 alliance plus Jackson.
We are the greatest tribe in the history of Survivor.
We are, yeah.
I feel fine as of now. Like, I've obviously got my really close alliance with Will. I've got my core 4 with Will, Leah, and Brady.
You know, this isn't some short-term alliance for the Sangria tribe. Like, this is a 4 that's a complete secret. We're not going to tell anyone about it, and we're hoping that we are going to completely control this season.
I'm talking a lot to Bailey.
Our tribe has never lost. We haven't fractured. We haven't had to break trust over here. And basically, 2 sides are emerging of, like, you know, the Sam versus Aaron battle of the century, right? And what we can do over here with our alliance of 4 is we can just kind of watch that battle unfold, you know, and then just pick up the pieces when we're done and then basically cruise to the end. That's what we're hoping to do. I doubt it'll be that easy, but that'd be pretty neat.
So my outfit, it's been weeks. So, for the past 2 weeks, I have bringing a wig to challenges, and this wig is canceled. She is literally causing me to lose challenges, and I'm believing that the wig, the $15 bad synthetic wig, is what's causing us to lose challenges. So she is now garbage. She's gone. She's out of it. No more. But in terms of my outfit, today we are wearing a nice pink sweater. October 2nd, it is officially sweater weather. A nice gray skinny jean that shows off my lack of ass. And slaw sacks. You all need to get a better view of it. Every day is gonna be a great day. You wanna know why? Slaw sacks. So yeah, my outfit's pretty lit, and I was gonna pair it with a scarf, but I decided that I need to focus on winning and not focus on, oh my god, my scarf's falling off. So, no scarves. So, today is the 4th challenge, and I'm personally excited because I've never made it to a 4th challenge before.
It's at 11:15 p.m. on North Campus when it's raining and 55 degrees. So, that's fun. They said it's gonna be an hour and a half, which means two and a half hours.
It's cold, it's raining. I'm still damp from rowing practice that ended at like 5 p.m. That's on me, but
It's fine though.
Fingers crossed for a swap. I mean, it's kind of like the devil you know versus the devil you don't. The devil I know is this current Sangria tribe where 100% I will be the one voted out. It's like only 99% on whatever swap tribe I go to, considering I have no relationships.
Got my immunity idol. Just in case, you never know.
Maybe I'll swap and there'll be 2 people that hate each other and they'll just forget about little old Jackson.
I truly think I might bring it to every Survivor occasion. This is All-Stars. You never know when there could be a surprise tribal council.
and there's probably gonna be a swap or something wild tonight, and I'm not emotionally prepared for that. But cheers.
Fingers crossed a swap is coming.
It gets to me, and I basically have my choice of who I want to go with. And so the 3 people that are coming to mind are, we got Leah, Andrew, and Aaron. And I'm like, all right, those are the 3 that I would probably want on this like teeny tribe of 4. So I was like, you have to pick Leah. Leah's gonna be very confused if you don't pick her. So I was like, all right, Leah. And then I wanted to pick somebody who I knew I could get to work with Leah. In case it was a tribe of 4, I needed someone else to be on the outside, and then when it got down to 3, if that happened, I wanted myself to be in the middle. As well as, if it's tribes of 4 people, like, I don't want to be losing challenges. So I was like, you need to pick people who are going to be good at challenges. And so I was like, all right, Andrew. I trust him. He's my numero uno on OG Odawa. So it just made sense. I really trust Andrew. I really trust Leah. I was like, this is going to be my tribe. I'm going to be running this shit.
I don't even remember what the order was.
Are you nervous?
I don't want to be the one taking that stuff.
Oh my god, I would have died.
Because you don't know if you're drafting for a 4-person tribe or for like an 8-person tribe.
I genuinely thought it was going to be 4 people.
I did
for a
2
second.
for a second, so I was
No,
like...
I didn't Nick immediately
If it was 4 people, that would be...
I mean, yeah. As soon as like you said Jesse has power, I was like, oh, she's gonna
Just stay in the grass. Just stay behind the mat.
Sangria won again. Sangria, undefeated, the greatest tribe in the history of Survivor Michigan. And you know, it's because it's got that perfect combination of apples and wine in a carafe. It's all you need. It's rocket fuel, baby.
I was going into this challenge knowing I needed a swap, right? I needed to win or I needed to swap. Luckily, both of those things happened.
And I got to take home the idol. I am hyped. I am ecstatic. Oh my god.
So, just got home, just got out of the shower, and that was such an intense challenge. Oh my god, like I literally, like, I was just thinking, okay, I'm going up against Cooper here, and I don't care if it kills me, I will not lose to Cooper in like a wrestling match. It's not going to happen.
This thing is filthy. I'm filthy. I'm going to take a shower. I'm bringing you with me because this needs to be recorded right now.
Nice little battle scar. Let me show you in the light so if I can get a good view of that. So there we go. Grrr, muscles. I have a cute little battle scar. So I want to say, Cooper, thank you for the hickey. I will wear it with pride. And I'm so happy that I beat you one-on-one. This just makes my heart feel so warm and so full.
New Sangria has won the idol. And it's partly because of me.
I literally have not had to go to tribal. I've been immune for 4 weeks. And a 5th person's getting voted out. Alrighty, that's what I'm gonna end it on. Let's see until the...
I was like with Cooper, and then versus like Bree and Sam, who like, how am I gonna beat Sam in like a physical competition, man?
As soon as I understood that like this was gonna be like basically like a variation of Steal the Bacon, I was not thrilled. I was like, I'm not good at this, I'm not strong, like I am not gonna be an asset to my tribe in any way, shape, or form, I don't think.
So Cooper gets picked as the team captain and gets to pick last. He picks me, Leah, and Kevin. And at first I was really excited. I was like, okay, this is a strong tribe, but there's just no way that we are getting the tribal council. We're probably going to win. It's going to be all good.
I drafted an absolute A+ team, and then I got merged with, like, I don't even know, like the Bad News Bears.
And I was like, bruh.
My little squad of 4 would have destroyed everybody at everything. And you look over and it's the Bad News Bears.
No one on my tribe had any will to win at all.
It was brutal. Like somebody did something to my, I don't know, like something here I heard crack and I like screamed.
And I've been waiting 1 year to do this one challenge. And I don't get to play. Like, everyone's like, oh, it wasn't funny, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I live for that. Like, the only reason I play is so I can smash people's face in the dirt.
Of course, Andrew and Will didn't have to go, and they're like the biggest. Like, Andrew's like the buffest guy ever, and he didn't even have to go, so that's like unfair, but whatever. It's fine, the producer's pick. So, that's the tea.
See you next time.
Second shower. I just took one 3 hours ago, and I gotta take one again now. But it's fine.
I love that for you.
I can't even express to you how livid I am that I didn't get to play. This is unreal.
Leah wants to probably have Cooper with us for now, and I think that's a good idea because, you know, if Cooper gets paranoid, who knows what he's going to do. Like at least for this, basically, unless we blindside Cooper, or even up through the time that we blindside Cooper, he absolutely needs to feel that he's in the majority and in the know.
I would have been set for the merge had Jesse just picked any other tribe to put us with. But no, now I'm gonna have to be fighting for my life. Thanks, Jesse. Really appreciate that.
I know Sam was telling me this morning that Cooper is really afraid on our tribe, and he's really afraid someone's gonna gun for him, and that he'll just go along with whatever Sangria wants to do. I'd love to just blindside Cooper right now, to be honest. This is probably the time to do it. We have clear numbers that we could blindside Cooper right now. We should. That's what we should do. But you think I'm gonna suggest that? It'd be suicide. Maybe it wouldn't be, because right now is the time. Now is the time. This is the time where we could and should blindside Cooper.
No, I
We
know.
want Cooper to win? Like,
No, I know.
This is our chance. Look at the numbers we have on this tribe.
That's true.
Like, we have to act when we can, and we're gonna have a huge majority all from our original tribe with Jesse. Like, this
That's
is
true.
a chance.
Like, actually, yeah, we'll have 5 with our tribe, and then we, you know.
And Kevin wants to make a move. Like, talking to him, it's like he's not like itching, but like Kevin would absolutely go to Cooper. Like, I'm telling you, like, we could get Kevin to do it. It's just a matter of if Leah would be able.
So she was like, Megan's the easy target. And I was like, yeah, Megan's the easy target. I know. Fine, we'll do Megan. Blah, 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 blah.
I mean, I trust Cooper. Like, Cooper, with Cooper on my tribe, I'm not really going anywhere because in order to get rid of me or Cooper, you'd either have to rope the other one in or you'd have to majorly piss one of us off. And I don't think anybody wants to do that right now.
But I was like, you need to promise me that when push comes to shove, it's not going to be me going home because I am not in the numbers. So you need to protect me.
And then I'm coming in, and if we have to go against Cooper.
I don't think we're necessarily like against Cooper, you know?
Yeah.
Your boy's gonna need to play the guilt card with her and basically be like, if you let me go home, I will be pissed until the end of time, which is not untrue, but I need to definitely tell her that.
Make him think this is the time to blindside Cooper. Honest to God, it is. Make him think he's in a majority. Make him think that it's 6 of us meeting up and it's going to be clear. We'll vote out Meghan. We'll throw a vote on Andrew. In reality, 5 votes go at Cooper. That would be beautiful. Those 5 probably being me, Kevin, Bachwick, Bailey, and Leah. Right there. 5 votes for Cooper. That would be a beautiful thing. But I don't think it's a good idea to suggest that because that could blow me up if it doesn't. If that idea is going to do one of 2 things. It's either going to work or it's going to get me voted out. One or the other. There's no middle room, so I shouldn't fuck around with that. But more than likely, we'll just vote out Meghan. That's the easy, safe move. People are scared. They don't want to do something crazy. But I want to do something crazy.
I don't really think I had anyone on Sangria. I mean, maybe I think Bree felt okay about me. And that's about it.
From our OG tribe, I think Jackson, he probably feels like closest to me.
Bree picked me, which I was happy. That, makes sense. I was sort of eyeing her when she was going. I was like, come on.
I ended up with Nick, who I can definitely work with, Sarah, who I definitely want to be able to talk to, Bree, who I love and definitely want to get talking with her, and Jackson, who I have talked with.
But other than that, I had never spoken to Adam except for when I accosted him on the diag. Lucy literally never said 2 words to her other than drunk, maybe, potentially.
I don't really think Sarah Gallagher has anyone.
Jackson never spoke to him except for when we were both sit outside a challenge for maybe 2 seconds.
So hopefully I can pick up Sarah Gallagher.
Aaron never spoke to her, just heard a bunch of bad stuff about her from other people.
There's a pair in the middle. And also, Sarah Gallagher might even be more with this pair because she's tight with Nick and Nick is with Bree, I'm pretty sure.
my game plan going forward is going to be to kind of talk to all of these other people, these red and yellow tribe people, really drive home the inseparable three that is Sam, Lucy, and Adam.
Looking up a little bit for Jackson, but we were starting at like a very low. So, we're still low, but it's a little bit better than it was.
First person I talked to is Andrew on the ride home.
Alright. My preference is, because we're getting Jesse, who's another Sangria person, I don't want to have 5 Sangria people, and I think one of them needs to go.
It'd be ridiculous if they just got to pick you, me, and Bailey off.
I agree.
So.
And even if Leah doesn't want it to happen, like, they'd have the numbers to do it, so. I think one of the red people needs to go.
Our immediate concern is we've got 4 original Sangria people. One of them is Leah, which is good, but the other 3 are Emily, Will, and Kevin. And from what I've been told, those 3 were very tight, and we're getting Jesse. So if we don't get rid of one of them now, they're gonna be in a 5-3 majority.
Back to business. Samu, man.
I'm in.
Okay.
We sort of have a history together. We've played together. And during our season, we really didn't talk any strategy together. Our first time actually talking about game one-on-one happened this week.
4 red, 3 yellow, and 1 blue. Who's the odd one out?
Yeah.
Like,
Math.
it's just math.
Leah's gonna be set on this fucking tribe. Her and Emily B are in the middle of everything.
It's like all your alliances.
I know. It's all my alliances, so I'm in a really good spot.
Emily B got so lucky with who we got paired with. She has ties with Andrew, she has ties with Leah, she has ties with Kevin. She got so lucky and I got so screwed.
Meghan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, Meghan's gonna have to be the sacrifice this week. Leah and Jesse are gonna be in the middle, and they're gonna pick original Sangria because I don't want to piss people off. And Andrew's probably gonna go next if we go to tribal, because Emily B is gonna super fight for Bailey, although she's probably also gonna really fight for Andrew, which makes me nervous. Trying to get in good with her.
I think we have something.
Okay. No, me too.
Not that I don't like Emily, but it's just so much work. It's just so much work.
My only worry is what if Meghan has what if Jackson has a Meghan and I don't?
Do you think he has one?
I don't know.
So, here is the motherfucking tea.
So I thought when we were switching teams in the swap, I thought it was gonna be great because I didn't want that beef to be between us two because we both realized it was just kind of the situations we were put in.
Exactly.
Can we agree on the fact that Sam sucks at this game?
Oh my god, can you believe what he did to Aaron at the swap? That was brutal.
Now guess what I hated?
What?
Seeing Lucy and Adam chuckle like it's a middle school
Oh
yard
my god,
track.
they were so awful.
They were the worst.
In terms of that, I just want to say I wasn't I told Sam not to do that. Sam's just being
And I picked Erin for that, and she was so frustrated she threw the rock.
I mean, it was actually a schoolyard pick to them, and I was like, oh come on.
Yeah.
It's okay to screw them over, but don't be my evil ass from snickering.
Yeah.
Freshman year. That was just my character, I guess. Trying to become a better human being.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, but she threw her rock.
She was pissed.
I was poor girl.
And your boy is fucking steaming. That Aaron is literally making me to be out this giant unsympathetic monster because I'm not taking apart her feelings in the game.
And even Lucy said, yeah, that was a big, that was an asshole move.
I specifically told Sam not to pick you.
Poor girl is I literally am getting targeted now. This isn't even debatable anymore.
Yeah.
The way that I see it, there was 2 alliances and they went at each other and one came out on top.
Yeah.
It's stressful and it sucks, and I do feel bad. I feel bad for people who are on the bottom because it's stressful and it sucks.
Yeah.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that the people who are stressing them out did something mean.
Your side was the wrong side. You didn't get power in this instance, and I'm sorry that it has to be that way. I respect you not laying down and dying, because that would be boring. But at the same time, do not go and be like, oh, pity me. No. That's not how this works.
Everyone loves an underdog, and that's me.
You know what? Good on her. Good on her for making me the bad guy. But guess what? I'm not lying down, and I'm not going down the bad guy, because I refuse. I refuse. I really thought Aaron would just be like, okay, it's all game. I get it. It's game. It's game. But right now, she's turning this into a giant personal matter of her being attacked, and now I'm feeling attacked, so I'm going to turn it into a personal matter, and that's how this is gonna go. I'm not the monster. I'm not the fucking bad guy. There is no bad guy here. There is no villain.
Aaron, I'll just tell you now, I apologize, because obviously you're the good guy. So, if you think that I should be gone and I'm not, then you have a right to be angry with me. So, sorry.
I never, hated people in this fucking club until then.
I've been, saying this. I've been, if you told me before the game started that, as a trio, together, Sam, Lucy, and Adam were gonna be the villains of this show,
I don't see Bailey being part of that crew, to be honest. I don't see her being a part of that. I think she'd rather die than be a part of that, Sam Morris group.
I am not a fan. I want them gone ASAP. I do not want to be involved with that at all. They are evil.
And I do think Sam definitely has a little power in his head right now, full of himself, and master plan Sam is what he's really going for.
I should not be in the game right now. I don't know how I'm alive.
Sam's still dumb. He got 2 people to love him in an instance. Probably 2 the dumbest players in this game.
Something snapped at me last night.
It's just he's playing this game to the fact that he will be getting out of the game before the merge.
I shouldn't be in this game right now, so now it's time to play for fun. Because I'm living on borrowed time.
And there's a lot of people that I've learned that do not appreciate his openness in this game.
I'd love if someone would just take out Sam Morris without me having to do anything. That'd be fucking awesome. If he would just fuck off for the end of time. Man plans, God laughs.
What are people gonna do about Sam, Lucy, and Adam? I don't want those 3 sticking together in the long haul.
Why don't they get Sam out? Meghan and Aaron were smart. Dylan was smart. They're just he's probably one of the largest players in this game. And if you want to be a background character to Sam fucking Morris, fucking tall guy, no, he's lanky white dude at this point because he's relevant. Jesus, but he's not irrelevant because he's friends with everybody.
I've heard from everyone. He's tried to interfere with every vote. He texts everyone.
I've had the most volatile game of all time.
I'm actually negatively worried about him winning the game.
With a fake GroupMe's, with the drunk underwear idol clue search, with a fake idol.
He might be at the bottom of the list for I have to win the game. He's quote unquote powerful. I get it. That's cool. He hasn't reached out to me or whatever, but.
Meghan and Jackson dating, me flipping at the last tribal, everything that's happened on Paani Tribe, throwing Emily Paddock under the bus and telling Tom he's getting voted out.
That person never wins the game, and especially if everyone knows about it.
It's been the most volatile, crazy thing ever. It's only been 3 weeks. What's gonna happen in the future?
So I think he's been playing a shite game so far.
But I can't upload right now because Jackson doesn't trust production at all, for good reason, because you guys will just tell everyone everything. Jackson found what is potentially an idol after the challenge.
Has pretty legit note, so I don't know, either someone went through the trouble of buying the brown paper, or someone found a real idol and had the brown paper, or it's a real idol. So I think decent chance it's fake. It doesn't, it's fine, but this could be some necklace that some basic girl has on this season. I don't know. And also it doesn't even really fit around the head. It's I guess you untie these knots or something. Not sure how that works. Not really a big necklace guy, usually. I'll wear this one. But, so I think decent chance it's fake. Also, it was in the very first chair, it's a little suspicious. The very first one, I don't know. But still, excited. Maybe it's real. If it's real, that's huge. Definitely need it.
In every diagram that I create of like between two tribes, or like I do a lot of continuums of like people, of like two people, and then map out where everyone on the tribe is in terms of those two people, like if they're in the middle of them, if they're closer to one. Every single diagram I draw, Cooper is smack in the middle because he can't pick a side for anything ever. I almost feel like it would be better to have Cooper against you in the game than with you, because if he's against you, he's just gonna swap to you at some point later on. So, like, does it really matter where Cooper stands? I feel like it doesn't at all. But those are my initial reactions after the swap. I'm really glad we won, so I don't have to test anything out yet. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, it's official. Meghan and Jackson are my number 1, number 2 enemies. And Aaron, you're up there too.
Okay. Like straight up, Sam does not like Jackson.
I don't think Jackson and Sam either.
He's apparently not too happy about having my fake idol. So, plural.
And we kind of, Sarah, Jackson, and I all bonded over being on like the bottom of our respective tribes.
The blue tribe will not be sticking together at all. So that makes me think that I'm in somewhat of a swap, flippy type position.
Sarah said she wanted to work with me. She was interested in...
I don't particularly love Sam. I think he can be emotionally manipulative.
Yeah. Yep, I very much agree with that. She's kind of leaning towards getting somebody like that out, which is really good for me.
Like, I reached out to everyone except Sam, Adam, and Lucy, and then Sam and Adam both reached out to me and were like, new tribe, new start, and I'm like, excuse me, no. You're like, I'll be with you, but like, not really. Exactly.
Lucy and Bailey and Aaron have been like possible vote outs previously, and those are like 3 girls that I do enjoy and I feel like I have good relationships with.
Kind of Nick and her are between 2 trios of Sam, Lucy, and Adam, and me, Jackson, and Sarah.
I was talking, Nick and I were like, we want to be with y'all's group of like the Sarah Jackson and
I like
Aaron,
that.
situation.
Definitely a good sign.
You wouldn't be saying that to me. Like, the danger of you saying that to me is that we're going to say, shit, she wants to vote one of us. Let's just work with Meghan and vote off, like, Andrew. But why would she put herself in that position if someone hadn't already flipped?
You know? Why would she pull this shit that's going to result in either her or one of her allies going home when she could have just sent Meghan home? And
Because, she's, buying into the fact, really fishing for, one of us flipping.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
But
I walk into a meeting tonight with Leah and Bachwick, and this is before we met up with Kevin with the 4. So about a half hour before we meet up with Kevin also. And so Leah was in a whole tizzy and was basically saying to me, do you think Kevin could flip on us? If he flips on us, it's going to be your ass, right, Will? Telling me, I'm the one that's going to probably get voted out if Kevin flips on us.
I had the meeting with me, Will, Emily, and then I was basically I think Kevin's flipping, and Will was like, no, I don't think he is.
Because literally, I want my tribe to trust Kevin, and they don't, and I want them to. So anyway, sorry I'm so fired up all the time in my confessionals. That's where I'm at right now.
You're serious about this Meghan Jackson Aaron thing?
Yes.
And I was like, show me the receipts. I don't believe you.
Yeah, Aaron probably would tell you.
He ultimately showed me all of his texts with Aaron, all of his texts with Meghan, all of his... Get your foot out of my confessional. And so, what the fuck?
Sorry. Am I this confusing actually?
Yes.
How the fuck? It makes sense to me. I'm sorry.
No one agrees with me. You are this confusing.
I have to work on
You're very all over the place.
Still.
Not that all over the place, but when we get to the bottom of your motives, I'm this is dark.
Dark?
Yeah.
I guess this game just brings out the worst in me. But this time I'm not like shitting on people on camera. Hey friends, I just got voted out of my season of Survivor, and I have never felt such like an asshole. I got to talk a lot about my experience. I got to live tweet it. If you didn't see my season previously, Kevillian is coming his way, and I'm going through a little character change. I feel like I've been a little bit too tame, you know, I haven't had the spotlight, so I gotta give myself the spotlight. And we're here going through all the people and shit-talking them, basically, so have fun. Alright, people I hate in this game. Alright, number 1, Lucy. You know how I said you were a fish in, like a fishbowl who only cares if you feed it? Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, I have to follow. It's like a school of fish. Like, she's like a little critter who's falling over her, like, family dad, Sam. And, like, oh, she's so bad. Her identity is gone. She's not even Scrappa anymore. Who is she? What, like a chemi girl that has nothing better to do with her life than sit in a jazz pool, a jacuzzi? Terrible. Absolutely awful. I mean, like, I guess I'm still her friend. She's like a muskrat now, not even no, she's like evolved at least to a muskrat, where she can just be like going, finding all the trash she can talk about and just spewing garbage, because that's the bullshit person she is in life, I guess. Or in the game. I don't know about in life. She's nice. Adam, I fucking hate you. I was able to make you cry at a party last year just by telling you you're a great human being, and I wish I could take back that. Because I guess, like, if you're tall and have a dick, you can swing the votes against a person who knows how to play this game, and at least has the heart to do something. Like, you're gonna play with Sam, you're gonna be content with 9th or 10th place, man. Just being like, oh, Sam, god damn your dick. Oh my god, kill myself. I'd rather, like, hang myself than, like, talk to that man and have a foreign relationship with him, or an alliance with him, because it feels like he would want to suck my dick in an instant. He's just terrible because he's emotion-based. Lucy and Adam are emotion-based, and that pair is absolutely stupid. I hope their asses get out of this game so fast, but not before Bree, Cooper, and Sam. Sam's another stupid person I already shit on today. I'm able to feed Will any opportunity to do something in this game, and he just was able to take it like a bait. He's like a dog. You just throw him just like, oh, blindside, or like, oh, something, and he'll take it by storm.
What do you got for me?
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to check in. I just, like, how do you feel about this whole thing that's going down? Basically, so Kevin came to Bailey, from what I've heard, and was like, I want to save Meghan. Let's get everyone together. So Kevin wanted himself, Meghan, the 3 of us. So me, you, Bailey, to all vote together. And I heard he suggested Will. So, I don't know. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that, because that's supposedly the new thing that's happening.
Bailey and Kevin talk, and Kevin wants to flip, which is like, all right, man, just like, and I like Kevin a lot, I really do, but I think Kevin can be tough to work with sometimes because he tends to overplay and really try to just do too much. I'm very iffy on it.
Yeah,
I agree. I mean, I haven't talked to Meghan. I'm talking with her later.
I'm talking with her at 4.
It seems like Bailey, Andrew, and Cooper all would want to vote with me, and Kevin, if he's really flipping, to take out Will.
You, Andrew, Cooper, me, Kevin.
Yeah.
Voting Will.
Yes.
And then, do you think Will and Libby are actually writing Andrew's name down, or are they all writing mine?
I don't know. Will gets paranoid.
But I know that I wouldn't be that great on Sangria. Will is like paranoid, not really trustworthy. A lot of them don't like Jackson. Like, he was definitely on the bottom of that tribe. And now that I'm kind of lumped in with him, I don't think that's great for me. So I think as of right now, unless things go wrong, which they probably will because it's only Friday.
And Bailey, I had the same conversation with her. I was like, if Kevin is doing this, like, and he's not serious about it, like, this is a really bad look for us.
It's really good for everybody because then we just like tie the vote.
Right. Because I was like, all I've heard is that Kevin and Will are super close. It doesn't.
That's what I thought.
Right. And I was like, it doesn't really make sense for him, even if he really wants to work with you.
Which I don't know that he really does. Like, we've talked, but I didn't think we were like that close that he's willing to stick his neck out for me.
I don't know.
It's very weird to me.
I don't know. I know he wants to work with, like, Aaron, who wants to work with Jackson.
That's
who
what I'm like, maybe that's is that enough for him to? Maybe.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm definitely a little bit paranoid that everything could somehow come back to me now that all of this drama has unfolded. I'm still the easy vote. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm happy to know that there are a lot of names being thrown out that aren't me anymore. Because really, if Kevin goes home, it's not the end of the world for me. I just want to make it through tonight.
Do you think Bailey should trust Kevin after all she's been through with him?
No. Bailey coming to me and Andrew and being like, Kevin has this genius plan, should give her such flashbacks to when Kevin got voted out that it should physically pain her. So why she is so on board with this right away is beyond me. Is absolutely beyond me. I don't understand anything that's happening right now.
So it seems like Kevin definitely betrayed me.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because Cooper told Leah that they have screenshots of me telling Kevin that we should vote out Andrew.
Things are not good for Will. I really hope that Kevin goes home. I really wish that Meghan was going home, but if Will goes home, that's definitely hurting my game because that's one less person I have that I really trust.
If he's telling them he's Sangria strong and they're all going to vote for Meghan, and then at the vote he flips, and I guess they'd vote for Will.
Literally, I'm sick of trying to, I explain this to Will a million times. Sometimes in Survivor, people don't do things that make sense. And I say that like I accept that. Like, oh, yes, of course. Like, sometimes people do things that don't make sense. That's ridiculous. People should always make sense.
Is if I understood why, I would be a lot more comfortable.
I agree.
Kevin flipping makes no sense. This is why I don't like playing with wild cards, because what they do doesn't make any sense.
Kevin is actually such a bad player, which is a huge fucking bummer for me. It's not in his best interest to flip on us, and he's doing it anyway. It's so dumb.
So yeah, Kevin said he'd flip. Basically is the
Fuck
thing.
you, Kevin.
Kevin said he'd flip, and I didn't even ask him to. He came to me. I didn't ask.
What a little
I know.
bitch. I don't know. Well, first of all, I don't know why Kevin would want to flip. Literally, fuck you, Kevin. I hope you're watching this.
How Kevin's gonna frame it as oh, he made this big move. When, Kevin, you fucking idiot, you are voting out someone who apparently trusts you more than they even trust me. He's like, oh no, I'm super into Kevin. He needs to go, not because I don't trust him. People that I don't trust are fine, but he needs to go because he's a liability. He's a liability to everyone. He's a liability, and he's gonna play it as this big move, and he's gonna be so proud of himself, and I just wanna...
Oh, God damn it. I gotta vote him out really hard. No, I mean, I gotta pray that I'm able to vote him out. I gotta, get Andrew, the guy who, read texts from me saying I wanted to vote him out. I gotta get that guy on my side now. Basically, my entire game is in the hands of, Leah and Cooper right now. Those two titans, I have to deal with plebs like me and Kevin and see who's actually gonna get voted out.
Leah and I had a conversation.
I feel like it's gonna be Will.
Will's still going home?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. When we were initially talking about,
Yeah.
hey, who do we want on the Red Tribe to go home? It was Kevin and Will, right? Because I'm not going to do you, Faye's not going to do Emily. And beyond that, we didn't care.
I think this vote is specifically complicated, in my opinion. I was telling Will this earlier. I see this game is very different than anything that's ever been played before because there's no blueprint for how to play with your friends. Versus the first time playing, everyone play with people they don't know.
Yeah.
So every single move you possibly make is gonna piss somebody off, and there's no easy votes available ever.
I'm okay with voting against Emily V. Will and Leah. I am okay with it. But at the very least, we might be in a better position if we vote with Kevin and Meghan.
Yeah. I personally would like to take out one of Leah's allies. Me, Bailey, and Andrew are going to be in the middle next week if we get rid of Will.
My plan for tonight is to vote with Kevin, Meghan, Cooper, and Andrew for Will.
I mean, Cooper is telling me that it's up in the air. And Bailey said it's not good, honestly. It's not good. She said it's not good. She said she's lobbying for me, but the other two aren't. Yeah, right.
He said, "Hey Bailey, how's my life looking? I feel kind of fucked." And I can't say that he's not.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm dead. This fucking sucks. Here I am, looking for the North Campus Bursley Bates hidden immunity idol. Fuck me. I'm not gonna find anything. I hate this. Literally, I feel like a dead man walking. It's like this sense of doom that's on me right now, walking, knowing that I'm just completely fucked. It sucks. It's like there's a hit out on me. It's like this is my last day. It's like I'm about to get the chair. Now, I'm in a bad situation. Now I am in a bad situation. So what's my game plan? Not much. Don't have many game plans. Already begged for mercy on my soul from the Titans. Now what do? Now I try to get an idol, I guess, because they seem to have made it clear that it's up in the air, which is code for you're fucked, by the way, in case you're wondering what it's code for. That's what it means. So, it's up in the air. Now I gotta ask everyone and their mother if they have a hidden immunity idol. Please give it to me. I'll pledge you my eternal allegiance if you give me your hidden immunity idol. Basically, that's the situation I'm in. What is that? There's letters written on a tree right there. What if that was an idol? Would that be so nice? This is great. I love this. This is good. Anyway, what was my point? Oh yeah, so let's say Adam has an idol, right? Let's say he does. Let's say I tell him, listen buddy, if you give me your idol, Adam, number one, you know I'm buddies with Sam. He'll vouch for me. I will, I'll throw all the rest of the challenges and vote out all the Odawa with my majority if you give me your idol. That might be my move now, because Leah and Bachwick can only take me so far. They took me until about 6 p.m. After that, it's just me trying to survive, basically. So at this point, I'm gonna tell anybody anything if someone will give me a hidden immunity idol. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think old Willie bit off more than he can chew. I think this is my last rodeo. The All-Star out at 17. Ain't no coming back from that. I don't think there's any idol there.
Like, there's nothing we can do right now because I'm not about to play my idol at this point in the game. And I probably will not play it for anybody except myself. But Kevin needs to be the one that is out next week.
Whatever you would like.
This is fun. Oh, I know. We should do this more often.
This is enjoyable, right?
Yeah. Alright. I've got a couple last pitches.
Okay.
Go for it.
This is where I'm at. Kevin probably has an idol. And if he doesn't have an idol, Jackson probably has an idol. Because I'm pretty sure that Sam doesn't have an idol. And Adam's idol's fake. I'm pretty sure. So, if you want to get rid of an idol, I think Kevin has one, because he even showed me his clue that he found. So that's basically my pitch, is that if you want to blindside him and get rid of an idol, you should. If you're going to vote me out, you're going to really piss off Leah and Bachwick.
I know.
And it makes sense for you to do that because you get the power. But you know what? I think you really have the power either way. Because if you vote me out tonight, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Wait, sorry, reverse. Let's say you don't vote me out tonight, all right? Then you're in a situation where, once again, you don't really want to vote out Meghan. You want to you don't want to put yourself in a compromising situation if I'm still around, right? So in that point, all I can say is I'm loyal to people that I've made alliances with in this game, right? I have an alliance with Leah and Bakwick, but I do not have an alliance with Jessie. I've never made an alliance with Jessie. I talked to her on day 2, and I tried to patch things up so we could have a good working relationship. And my point is, I would never go to rocks for Jessie because I do not have an alliance with Jessie. I am loyal to my alliances. I'm not a flip-flopper. I know you guys don't want to be flip-floppers, but at the end of the day, you're gonna sell out Leah and Bailey for fucking Kevin. Really. That's my pitch. For fucking Kevin. Because let me tell you something. Bailey, sorry, you're Bailey. Bakwick does not like Aaron particularly. And Leah talks to Sam all the fucking time. They're really close, okay? So you really want to piss them off when we could form a 6 right now and stay solid, and there could be a clear situation going forward where I do not go to rocks to protect Jessie. I'm not throwing her under the bus. I don't want it to come back. I want to vote out Meghan. But I'm not going to rocks for Jessie, okay? That's my pitch. And that's basically it. So I think you should weaken the alliance that probably has all of the hidden immunity idols in this game right now. That is my point, because Kevin is not loyal to fucking anyone. That's my pitch.
Okay. Can we talk us 3?
Sorry if I got a little intense.
No, it's okay.
I've been drinking
This is worth
seltzer
getting
all
through,
day.
You're good.
Fucking Kevin. Really?
No.
Really? Really? Bailey, come on.
This isn't the way I
And
wanted
if
this
I
week to
said
go. You
any
know this
shit
isn't the
about
way
you
I want-
guys, it was because I trusted him.
I know.
Because
but
I don't betray people.
I know. Yeah.
When I shake someone's hand, I'm like, we're in an alliance. You know, like, okay, maybe we have that first meeting at the beginning of the
Right.
game. That's not anything yet. But when
No,
I'm
I
really
know.
like, let's do this, we're working together, those are the people that I work with.
Yeah. No, I know. And like you know, like I've told you, this is not the way I wanted this week to go, personally. Like you know that.
I didn't either, and if
Yeah.
I had known at our first meeting that Kevin had already flipped the day before, I wouldn't have been as irritated coming out of that
I know,
meeting, because
I
I
know.
thought you were trying to wage a psychological war on our alliance. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah.
If I had known Kevin fucking just spilled his guts immediately and was a fucking traitor, then that conversation would have gone a little differently, and it would have gone a little differently with you two, and we might have actually talked before today.
Yeah.
So that's literally where I'm at.
Yeah. Okay.
To fucking blindside him and get rid of his idol, or Jackson's idol, or Meghan's, or who the fuck's idol it is, just get it out tonight.
Can we talk about like just us 3?
Yeah.
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 Please,
Thanks,
have the room.
Will.
Let me know if you need me to come back into the
Yeah,
room.
we'll do. Yeah. That's actually a pretty good pitch, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that was pretty good. Who wants to say what they're thinking?
I would still like to have one.
Okay. Yeah.
Crunch.
Okay. Alright, I'm with you guys. But like,
I think it's.
you really don't want to pick, like, you really think Leah and Emily aren't gonna be, like, furious?
No, I mean they're upset that they're gonna be over.
You
They
think?
still want to work with us.
You sure that's not just like bullshit they're telling us to try and get us to flip, and then they're really just gonna like get pissed?
They should be doing the opposite if they want us to flip. They should be like, I won't forgive you. Like I don't want to work with you if you flip.
Yeah.
By saying like we'll still work with you even if you vote out Will, like that's almost a go ahead.
I don't know.
That's not go
I just feel
ahead.
terrible.
I don't feel good about it.
It's not like I don't think either any of us really want it to be one.
No, I don't. Like, it's just that's the way this week panned out. Like,
Yeah.
I just wish somebody else realized that like Sangria Strong wasn't a thing, and somebody else flipped before Kevin. It's just the problem is he was the first one to do it.
Yeah. Fully agree.
Yeah, but like, I'm not with Kevin and Meghan next week. I'm not.
Neither am I. But I think this is probably one shot at Will. I think this is probably one shot at Will. So.
Yeah. Yeah. But can we just stay over here until travel starts? Oh,
Yep.
it's 9.
I'm just basically gonna wait until they call us over.
I'll be over serious. Okay. But I'm just staying over
Tell them
here.
to hustle up. All right. Brady, we good over there?
Emily P.
No, we still got Meghan and Emily.
Yeah.
I need to get you.
What? Go for it.
Hey Leah, I'm kind of thirsty.
Yeah, you kind of thirsty, Katie?
Yeah.
I was so close to just popping it. Just on instinct.
You could have popped it and like offered it to Katie.
Just walk straight to the camera. Here.
Are any of?
What?
Are you thirsty?
Not really. Not really, no.
It looked like you were about to say not really, but still take one.
Hey, quiet if you're talking to me. Sangria people are being more strict about not talking at tribals.
Are any of you guys thirsty?
I'm a little thirsty.
May I offer you a beer?
Really on
We're gonna be doing it every tribe.
You're up next.
This is a game.
I'll rat you out. I'll call the cops right now.
That'll
Where's
ruin.
the Tridel girls when you need them?
You have to include
Team
that.
Tridel.
Are you really?
Yeah, Team Tridel.
You realize that
Fun
they're-
fact, Team Tridel got you.
That's the reason why it happened.
Yeah, they got you that ticket.
You would pick it up.
You weren't invited
No,
in
no,
person.
they called the cops.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
Talk a little bit, just. And especially you. You're from
Lean.
What?
Sarah Gallagher.
Yeah, but Sarah Avery.
Sarah
Z.
and
Sarah
Gallagher.
All right, but you know what? We all know who the alpha is, though.
I'm sure. I could see you and Z fighting it
Sarah Z
out.
would give you a run for your money.
Yeah, I was gonna say you and Z would be.
Wait, and Z for what?
For
Wait, are we talking
Alpha
about like a
Sarah.
physical
Oh,
fight?
Alpha
Hey,
Sarah.
hey, for the confessional, just work
That'd be
My money's on Minute.
For what?
Yeah, you
Versus
guys
Sarah
don't
Z.
know her feisty side.
Sarah, what's your sign?
My sign, Virgo. I don't fit it though. Yeah, she's an Aries. Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah. Noah's an Aries, and
I'm
he
a
hates
fucking
astrology, so he's like done right now.
No, I'm a real Aries.
Do you feel like
I
have
feel
you
like
read
the
descriptions
fact
of
that you
Aries
hate
at all?
astrology
The
is
God
such
of
an
War?
Aries
Fuck
thing.
yeah, are you kidding me?
Really?
I was almost a classical civilization major, Katie, don't forget.
Were you really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, he was for a long time.
For a while, yeah.
For as
Then
long
I-
as I've known you, which was pretty soon into freshman
No,
year, you were a film major. To be
No, I was gonna do both.
Okay.
But then eventually I ran out of classical civ classes that I was interested in taking, and I was like, well, I don't want to take Greek architecture, so
That sounds interesting.
it didn't sound interesting to me.
It's the guy who took oceanography.
That was a big mistake. Horrible misplay.
Ian,
Horrible
are we gonna
misplay.
take a class next semester?
What classes do you?
I have to take my last FTVM class. It has to be like a history one.
Yeah.
Brady, the thing is, as the host, you
No,
gotta
but don't you
have
have
like,
to
a
take one
quintessential
of
like
those?
hoodie or
I've already-
sweatshirt. You gotta wear the same thing.
I have to take.
You don't even have a yellow
Or not, it doesn't have to be the
sweatshirt.
same thing. It could be like a Michigan hoodie, you know? And you could
That's the
shop
story.
around.
Oh, one of my
You know how many
history classes
Michigan
I
hoodies
thought
there are, like in
Okay.
Survivor
So
Michigan?
if
We
I
could
take a fourth
constantly
class,
give
I
you a
can do that.
different Michigan hoodie. And
I
the
could
people that watch it would just believe that Michigan students own like 50 Michigan hoodies.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that as the host, he should have a uniform. So like something specific, like Michigan hoodie and like a hat, like Jeff, right? So then it's just constantly a different like Michigan hoodie. And
We're a
hat.
bit like far into the season for like a
No,
whole look.
it's too
I was
late.
looking
I'm
at
just
a
saying, if
costume.
I was on production,
It was
the
just that one
costume
yellow
would be
sweatshirt every
different.
time.
And khakis and like the same blue sneakers.
A white boy in a suit has
I really
won
gotta remember
twice, and
that.
that will not happen this season.
When did that win before?
Dylan and Tarowski.
Tarowski, that fucking purple suit.
And Dale.
It was neon blue.
Oh shit!
Dale's an old man.
3 white boys in a suit
It
have
looked
won
purple
Survivor
on me, too.
Michigan.
Dale's not a
That
boy.
will not happen this
Dale is
season.
Grandpa.
You must be a huge Mallory fan, Leah.
Big Mallory.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
By the time this comes out, like season 2 will be long
Spoilers
over.
for people to
like-
hear that.
It's literally all
It's okay,
season.
I already spoiled it for Lisa.
Oh.
Does anyone
Sad.
know?
No, I wanted to. She asked me to. I'm not a person that just releases spoilers like that.
There's these film majors I've been friends with who work at ISS, the Instructional Support Services, where all they do is literally like sit in like this back room where like they're supposed to like fix people's like computers or something. They don't do anything. They just sit there all day. And at some point around like I think like May, one of them who is what the fuck? Where's Matthew? One of them's like roommates with Matthew, and like somehow
He's
like
filming the voting.
found out about Survivor Michigan, and they binged the entire first season in like a day. It was ridiculous.
There's this girl I have a class with, and we're friends on Facebook. She friended me on Facebook. It's like a 6-person class. She posted on Facebook, and she it was like just finished binging like 2 seasons of Survivor with my roommate. I think she has a crush on me.
You think another person
do that again?
This is the I told you about.
What's that? What is that called? There's some kind of like disorder where you think everyone's in love with you. You know
Leah
what I mean?
has it.
that.
Leia has it.
Leia has it.
Narcissism? Yeah.
No,
It's worth
it's not.
saying
There's an
that
actual
my
thing where like you
brothers-
think everyone's
my
coming around
brother's
you.
soccer teammates. My brother's soccer teammates girlfriend's roommate is this girl, and I happen to know that she has a crush on me through that grapevine. I don't think people are coming on to me. I just think people have crushes on me.
All right, that's guys. The same.
Have you met me?
What?
Yeah.
Happens every time, don't worry. We need a better lighter. I have one in my phone.
Can you hurry this up so I can go cry?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, we just added.
Alright, I'm gonna read the votes. The decision is final. The person being voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes.
Talk louder.
Should have been a girl, just saying. She wouldn't have fucked up or been quiet.
Wow, Leah. Damn.
Hey guys, Ian here. So this next one is a bit different from the usual deleted scene or bonus scene. This is actually what we're calling a ghost plot. So this isn't my term. I'm pretty sure I saw it online somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's out there in like the universe. It's basically a plot that has been going on in the background of multiple episodes, but wasn't really relevant enough to put in the actual show. But I also didn't put it in the deleted scenes in previous episodes because that would sort of reveal that it wasn't going to be important. So this is basically the idea that Dylan and Will have had a secret alliance. Similar to Devin and Dylan from season 3, it was modeled off of that. And the idea was they were going to have this secret alliance, not tell anybody about it, and be on like different sides of the game basically, because Dylan obviously is aligned with, you know, Aaron and those people, and Will is more in with Emily Paddock and such. So they had this secret alliance. They weren't going to tell anybody about it. And there was a few sort of minor things that happened with this alliance. But obviously with Will and Dylan both going early in the season, this never really amounted to much, and there wasn't space for it in the actual episodes. But here now we have the ghost plot of the Will and Dylan secret alliance, and there will be a few more of these ghost plots, I think, throughout the season.
Breaking news! Guess who's playing? Dylan Constantine is playing Survivor All-Stars. I don't know if anyone else knows right now except for me, but I could be wrong. But I think I might be the only person who knows that Dylan is playing this season because my secret alliance with him is already paying off.
Pre-gaming that I've done so far, first was with Will. One of my bigger strategies this year that I used in season 3 is secret alliances.
I want to trust that we can have this relationship where we could maybe be in different alliances, especially if it starts out where he's more aligned with like Aaron, and maybe if she gets some numbers together, then actually Dylan and I really could execute this plan. We really could be on opposite sides.
When you both know you're in a secret alliance, you both are willing to stay away from each other, act like you're not talking, act like you're not even friends at that point. You almost have a hand in a bunch of different social interactions that you wouldn't have normally.
That would be pretty cool if that was willing to work out. I still haven't told anyone else at all that he's playing or that I've been talking to him.
I have a good relationship with Will already in terms of season 3 alliances. We're keeping our alliance a secret, similar in the way that I played in season 3 where Devin and I kept our relationship a secret.
I sort of have this secret alliance with Dylan, but I don't necessarily trust him at all. So now I'm kind of regretting that I've put this thing together because I know that he's close with Aaron, and so maybe I could actually use it to try to sabotage him, which could be kind of interesting because it'd be the opposite of what he'd be expecting from it. But because I'm afraid he's already going to try to do that with me.
The only thing about that is Devin was a lot more calm, and Will tends to get paranoid very easily. So keeping that secret alliance is going to be a lot more difficult, and it's going to take a lot more managing.
I gave a complete breakdown to Dylan maybe 30 minutes ago. I asked him if he'd heard any names, and he said no, and he asked me if I had, and I said I have, but I think both of us are safe. And he was like, what's that supposed to mean? What are the names? And he was like, Will, if we're gonna have a secret alliance, you need to trust me. You need to trust that I'm not gonna spread this stuff around. So, and then I'm thinking, like, why the fuck would I trust Dylan? Like, he's never done anything to show that I should actually trust him. And this whole idea of a secret alliance with him that I came up with in like July was just premature, and I kind of regret it. But I said, all right, fuck it. Like, I trust you, Dylan. I'm going in head first. Here you go. Leah, Cooper, Sam, and Paddock, and Tom are all gonna vote Akshay if there's an impromptu. I know Bree and Bailey were pushing for Tom though. That's the rundown. And then I told him I was going to change his name on my phone to like a secret name, basically, so that like people don't see that I'm texting Dylan all the time. So I have him in my phone as Frank, and I think he has me in my phone as I have him in my phone as Frank, and he has me in his phone as Derek. So this should be a good time.
But that was one of the first alliances I've had in this game, and he's on a tribe that played very successfully in the first challenge. So if their tribe continues to be successful and ours loses here and there, that'll be a good alliance to have.
Well, looks like my secret alliance with Dylan is already paying off. The one that every other day I change my mind as to whether or not it's a good idea. So Dylan texted me about a half hour ago, and he told me that Sam accidentally texted into his tribe chat something that he meant to send in his producer chat. So basically, it's as if his entire tribe walked into him in the middle of a confessional like this and heard what he had to say. I think a lot of the pregame alliances, it's just interesting because it's like I tried to get to know so many people before coming in so that I would have options. And luckily, Kevin and Bachwick turned out to be two of those viable options from the start, and even maybe Dylan a little bit, because he keeps trying to show me trust by these little actions that he does. So, yeah, I think if I have to cut loose Sam, well, whatever. Sam, he acts like he doesn't play hard, but he played so hard. He talks to so many people. All right, peace out. You better hold on to something, because I got a lot of stuff I need to say. Oh boy. So basically last night's tribal council was really, it could have been a very bad situation for me. So I wasn't there, but Dylan had been texting me the last few days wanting to know if I could give him a fake idol, because I told Dylan earlier in the game that I had a bunch of fake immunity idols and a fake clue that I'd made in season 3. And so I went ahead and I sent Dylan my fake clue. So here's the thing. Dylan and Sam are against each other. They were against each other, right? And I've sort of been getting myself into a bad situation because I've been playing both sides of the fence. I've been talking to Dylan about our secret alliance, but also, Sam is my real ally. And so what happened last night was Dylan apparently told everyone that I gave him a hidden immunity idol, and that really threw Sam for a loop.
When did Dylan get this idol? Will gave it to Dylan?
Yes.
Oh my god, Will's been texting. Oh, I'm gonna act like I didn't know that, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have so much fun with this. Just messing with Will now.
Yeah, he deserves to be messed with after pulling that shit.
Will either did it with malintent or he doesn't actually know. I'm going with the fact that he doesn't actually know based on...
He probably thinks
just based on the fact of how Dylan talked to him and how close it sounded they were.
So Will's like, I'm gonna give my idol to you to save you, to Dylan? That's insane.
Dylan told you this.
Yes.
And how, convincing did he sound? Because why would Will give Dylan an idol so early?
At that point, I was crying because I was like, it's going to be a rough vote.
Does he think does he think it's him?
About lying that Will gave it to him?
No, does Dylan think that in the he's going home?
He doesn't know.
So who was Dylan voting for?
You didn't tell him?
Probably still Sam.
Probably.
I told him, it's going to be a split vote. You need to make a choice.
Did you tell him, you mean about voting for me or voting for Aaron?
I just said you need to make a choice.
I don't even. Yeah. I feel like Erin's gonna end up voting for Dylan. She was texting me. She was like,
God, I should have just said it was a lie, but I admitted to Sam today, I admitted to him that I had been talking to Dylan over the summer and that he asked me for my clue from season 3, my fake clue, and that I gave it to him. And that, and then Sam was like, oh, it's all right, man, I know you weren't trying to screw me over, I know you just wanted to throw it on to Erin. Because I told him, yeah, like I just wanted to buy Dylan a little bit of time and hopefully throw the vote on to Erin, I wasn't trying to screw you over. Well, anyway, Sam understands and he's still talking to me, but like, I don't know, Sam might never really trust me.